Hey everybody, it's Daryl back again. I don't have my hat on today. I'm starting to show my age. I've been gonna do some beekeeping videos, but it seems like every afternoon when I get home, this is what it looks like. We just had a thunderstorm roll through and it probably dumped probably a little bit less than a quarter inch of rain. Here's the latest on the cow shelter. Me and Andy took a couple hours and we were able to put this on and part of the side over here. When we got through and we caulked everything, we had 2 holes in the whole entire thing, and those were holes that were kind of under the top piece there on the cow shelter. But I don't know if you can show up on camera, but let's see. I don't know if y'all can see all those holes or not, but I caulked every one of those, and the only ones that we had issues with, there was one right here and there was one down here that was actually tucked up under one of the 2x4s, and it was leaking. But as you can see, there's lots of holes up there. The caulk that I used on this side was clear, and the caulk that we used on this side, of course, was solid. It was like a gray color, so you can't see any holes over here. But that was the only holes that we had. So now when it rains, we don't have any leakage at all. As far as what the grass looks like now, it's a big difference, ain't it? We got lots of grass coming up. That's old corn coming up there. A lot of this is fescue, and of course there's some weeds involved too, but we got Bermuda grass coming up, and of course the pigweed. I mowed this down here the other day and knocked a lot of that down. See how we got patches of pigweed or Bermuda grass, and then that's all fescue. I took the time to come over here and extend the pasture out for the cows. So now our 2 cows can actually get to all of this side pasture over here. And they've been doing a pretty good job of knocking the weeds down. But as you can see, that pasture's nice and green. Of course, if you really get into it, you can still see the rows in it. But there's a lot of Bermuda grass coming up in it. Very few pigweeds over here until you get over here in this part. Hope's actually pulled most of those pigweeds there. There's 2 ways to get rid of pigweeds. 1 is chemicals, 2 is to pull them up. If you pull pigweed up, if you know what pigweed is, I'll see if I can't find a bigger piece. I got to remember, I don't know if I plugged the fence up or not. Our sun's dying on us pretty quick, but let's walk down here. Let's see if, well, here's a halfway decent sized one. But that's what pigweed looks like. It gets seeds on the top of it. See, there's another one there. Well, the whole ground's covered in it. But they get these little tassels on the top, or whatever you want to call them, and it's seed. One of those plants, they say, can produce up to 10,000 seed. But if you pull pigweed up, you have to put it in something and carry it somewhere else and throw it up. You can pull pigweed up, throw it on the ground, and if one of them roots get in the dirt, it'll come right back up. It is very hard to kill pigweed, but I have found that if you pull the pigweed up and throw it to the pigs, they will eat it. Finally got up with a processor, and this big one and that big one there, they're going to the processor on Monday. Those hogs there are probably at least 300 pounds. They're some of the ones that we got to start with, and they've got to go. They're eating way too much. And of course, when they get that big, they don't really gain a whole lot of weight after that. So there's Eunice, no, not Eunice. What the heck called? I keep forgetting. There's Brownie, which is her, and then we got Otis. Otis is his name. Otis ain't growing as much as I thought he would. We might have to go a different route as far as the bar or boar goes, because he's not doing a whole lot. The cows are actually doing really, really good. I got a horsefly flying around my head. The cows are really doing good, growing good. They've shedded their winter coat finally, and they're all nice and slick and pretty. I was just out here with my measuring wheel, and since it's so wet and we can't do a whole lot, I got two choices for what I'm going to do tomorrow. I might run up to Agri Supply in Raleigh, pick up 3 rolls of wire and some fence posts and stuff, because like I've told y'all before, I'm going to fence in everything around this pond. It's going to be a little bit over 800 feet of wire is what I'm going to use for it. The cows has moved on around. But it's going to take just over 800 feet of wire. So of course I'm going to have to buy 3 rolls because it comes in 350 foot rolls. But I think I've settled on the red brand. I think it's called Goat and Sheep. It's not the small square panel by Red Brand, but it's a little bit bigger. And it's big enough that I'm not worried about, say, raccoons and possums and stuff like that getting in it. It's big enough to keep the big turtles out, which is something I got to get out of this pond before I put the ducks in it, because there is a mondo snapping turtle in there. I'd like to be able to get him out and relocate him, because I don't need a great big huge snapping turtle killing my ducks. So we got to try to figure out a way to get him out of the pond. I would like to do it without killing him, but if it comes to the point where I got to take him out to keep him from killing my ducks, and we might have to have some turtle soup. So, but that's what's going on with the farm. I've been trying all week to get home and do some beekeeping videos, but they just ain't worked out. But I have buried that pole and that pole. I'm trying to get all my little pastures fenced off, because Andy's going to bring his cows over here. We were going to do that tomorrow, but with the shower we got this afternoon, we don't want to destroy our roads going in and out of the pastures and stuff, so we're going to probably wait till next weekend to do that. And as you can see, our sun is fading very quick. But I'm going to try to do some beekeeping videos. I haven't done anything with my bees. I've been a very crappy beekeeper this year, like the past 3 years. But we're going to try to do better. We're going to try to get our colonies built up for the fall so we can kick into the spring. I'd like to get to the point where we get a little farm set, or a little own farm store set up over here where we can do local honey and all that stuff, along with the products that we raise here on the farm, and be able to sell that all in a little store that we set up here. But that's it for now. It's getting dark. Our chickens are doing good. Our turkeys are doing good. We've probably got close to 100 quail now. I'll try to throw some pictures in here of what we got going on, because I don't have time to do the video tonight. But we'll throw up a few pictures here, let y'all see what's going on with the farm, with the quails, the ducks, the chickens, and all that other good stuff. We've got all of our laying hens in one spot now. We're trying to get them all used to each other. They're all around the same age, but they've only been together for now about a week or two. and they're finally starting to get along. So I got to get started on a mobile chicken coop. I got to finish the fence over here. I want to get a couple more cows. I've been trying to get up with some people about some sheep. All this stuff costs money, and we're about spun out. But we're gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, and I got 60 more. I got some Freedom Rangers that I've ordered. Freedom Ranger color match. They're supposed to be here in the middle of August. I don't want to raise anything during the summertime as far as chickens because it'll be so hot here and humid. So I figure if we get them in August, by the time they're ready to get out in the pasture, we'll be good to go over here, and it won't be so blessed hot, and we'll be able to raise them up. With the hackers in the meat markets or the beef producers and stuff, we don't know what's going on, so we're trying to get everything built up so we'll have, plenty of meat in the freezer. Blackie, our cow, hopefully we're going to be able to get him into the processor in August, because beef is fixing to go out the roof. If you can still find beef at a decent price, it'd probably be worth your while to buy a freezer and try to stock up on meats and stuff like that, because you never know what's going to go on here in the next couple months. The hackers are trying to attack everything they can, so I'm one of these people. You'd rather be safe than sorry. So if you can afford to get a little bit extra food, go ahead and do it, whether it be canned goods or anything like that, because I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. So hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. That's a little update about what's going on. The frogs are singing. It's finally Friday, and we'll see y'all on the next one.